Cooper Marcher here. Cats are remarkably intelligent animals. Usually they're good on their own, but most of them will ask for help when they need it. That's what this poor Persian male named Hampton did. He just couldn't rely on his luck anymore, and he had to beg for help. Hampton was a handsome boy, but despite his appearance, he didn't have an easy life outdoors. One day he found himself desperate outside a Hampton Inn. He started meowing loudly, hoping someone would hear and take him in. Hampton hadn't always had such a life. He was once a pampered house cat, but somehow he ended up on the street, and no one knows how. He was desperate, and he only wanted someone to hold and to love him. That was obvious because every time someone walked by, he would start following them and meowing loudly, literally begging for help. After a few tries, luck finally smiled on him. He was found by Claudia, who was a former volunteer of Katie's foster farm. She knew exactly who would help this poor cat. She lured Hampton into the parking lot with a bit of food and water, and he came without too much hesitation. She put him in a carrier and took him home. Arriving at a new home wasn't very easy. No matter how much he wanted to be saved from the streets, he was very nervous and needed some time to adjust to his new environment. Luckily, Claudia had a lot of experience, so she provided him with all the necessary items and showed him that he was safe. As soon as Hampton realized that he settled down very quickly, knowing that nothing could hurt him anymore. Claudia also decided to take Hampton to the vet and groomer so that he could be the same handsome boy that he was before. When he came home from that trip, he was completely different. He had luxurious, fluffy, long hair and big round eyes. Thanks to Claudia, he finally got the life he deserved. He was able to enjoy a warm home, food, toys, water, and a safe place to sleep. Hampton is happy, not only because of Claudia, but because her whole family constantly showers him with love and attention. Hampton's story is a real example of how life can turn upside down. He had a home and then became a homeless, desperate cat, and later he managed to find a new home once again. It's a very inspirational story that Hampton didn't give up, but he continued begging for help, hoping that someone would finally hear him, and thankfully, Claudia did. There still are some good humans left on Earth, and I'm so glad Hampton found one of his very own. Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.